It was good, just taking it day by day. Of course, learning a new offense, just pretty much taking it day by day.
To get the first target of the game, how did that feel?
Felt good. Start the game off the right way. Start fast. It's a great way to start with a new offense.
How far do you feel like you've come, and how far do you still have to go to learn this playbook?
I think it's just repetition. I've been here for 48 hours. It's just repetition.
How would you describe the whirlwind these last few days have been like for you?
It's been good. It's just keep the main thing, which is football. Acclimate to a new team. Football stays the same. You got to get ready to go compete. Of course, I already know a bunch of guys on this team, so that part is pretty it's helpful and kind of seamless. It's not like a huge change of environment. I went to high school in the area, so it's not a shock there. It's just trying to keep the main thing. Take it one day at a time. Try and repetition.
A couple of days ago, you said you're just living out of a suitcase right now. When are you going to sing for more?
Oh yeah, right after this.
Obviously, no Jalen today, but have you had a chance to maybe work extra with him, try to build that rapport a little bit?
Really, it's been 48 hours, so it's kind of like not a lot of time for yourself. Still just going with the schedule. Hopefully here I get a chance to settle down. Just settle down, be able to actually look at the plays and all that stuff.
Is there anything you're really looking forward to when you get a little bit of a breather here?
Yeah, once I really get the book down, that way you're not thinking. That way you get to actually just go fully play. So looking forward to that.
Having someone like Devontae be able to walk you through everything, to guide you through this, just how helpful is that?
Yeah, it's helpful, but he can only do so much.
Yeah.
It's a lot of doing you got to do on your own, a lot of studying, a lot of stuff like that people can't really do for you. So, like I said, it's really just repetition and time.
Outside of practice, how do you kind of approach Jalen to kind of get on the same page with him?
Just chopping it up in the locker room, around the building, or if we got some team stuff, just connecting. But really, in the last 48 hours, there hasn't been much outside of practice and stuff.
What was it like kind of preparing for this game, given you only had 48 hours to study for it?
I mean, it was twofold. One, you're learning the offense, and two, you're just trying to get a grasp of what things we're gonna run today. But I think it all goes into the same, So just preparing.
And it felt great. I've been trying all preseason, man. It was my first time, my first NFL touchdown, so it felt great.
I know you dealt with that hamstring injury earlier in camp. Mm-hmm. How'd you get through that, and how tough was that to go through?
I was down for about a week and a half. I'll say it was very tough for me because I don't like missing time at all. But I got through it with the training staff. They had a great plan for me, and I followed it, came back, and balled out.
It seemed like in the last game you were running hard. There just wasn't much room there. Did you feel like if you got some room, you'd be able to make the most of it today?
Oh yes, most definitely. Today I really focused on just finishing my runs and showing that physical back, and I feel like I did that today.
Getting your touchdown, it was 3rd and long. What's the mindset going into a run like that?
Just try to get the most that you can. Obviously, you want to score a touchdown, but just knowing the situation, knowing that you got to get this first down, and just being that player that that you got to go in there and make a play.
How do you feel like the whole summer's gone for you?
The summer?
Yeah, in general.
I said the summer went well. I had a great off season. Worked on my speed, my strength. Came in ready to work. Learned the playbook. I just came in ready to work, man.
And then training camp. What were you trying to improve on, and do you think you did that?
I would say training camp. I just try to improve on just picking people's brains. Cause I'm not a guy that really talk a lot. Mm-hmm. So just going in there, just picking Saquon's brain, picking Ship's brain about passing schemes, running the ball. And just being, try to soak up as much knowledge as I can.
What's it like for a rookie to be teammates with Saquon?
I'll say my first day was crazy. I was I'm really in a room with Saquon, but over time it kind of just be he's my teammate. He's the guy I look up to. So he's been there, from the first day, just guide me and lead me.
What do you think is the best thing he's taught you?
I'll say keep a short-term mindset. Just every play not gonna be a big play. You got to set things up, and that's it.
Thank you, Montrell. I appreciate it.
You know, that's felt like normal football. You know, you were able to get a little bit of a feel for the defense and how they're playing things, and kind of get a consistent, just a consistency piece of it with the offense too as well.
How did you go about preparing for this game? Is it any different knowing you were going to play the whole time?
I mean, it's the same preparation whether you're going to play a drive or the whole game. But I mean, obviously, it was nice having 2 games of their preseason on tape, being able to watch that. Obviously, you don't get the full game week type preparation, you know, going through like scout team practice and all that. But yeah, I mean, I prepared the same way every week, regardless of how many snaps I'm going to play.
Without being able to watch it back, how do you think today went?
It was all right, some good, some bad. Obviously, you know, wish I had a few reads back, a few throws back, but then at the same time, I feel like there were some good plays, some good things that I did. You know, obviously felt like we left some points on the field as an offense, but you know, at the end of the day, made enough plays to win. So, you know, definitely, you know, some positive, but you know, lots to clean up, which is exciting.
On the interception, what did you see? What was the decision like in that moment?
Yeah, just too aggressive of a decision. You know, obviously you want to play the game and try to push the ball downfield and make plays. But in that one, you know, probably just came off that read and dropped my eyes to Metchie, who was open on that play. So, you know, that's on nobody but the quarterback. So, you know, obviously, like I said, you want to push the ball down the field, but have to do it when the opportunity presents itself.
Last week we talked to you about when you stood there in the pocket with that hit on the touchdown pass. This week against pressure, how do you feel like you navigated some of the things that you in the pocket and like the high? Yeah,
obviously have to go back and watch it. I feel like there was a few times I did a good job of seeing the pressure, getting the ball out, getting us in the right protection, and you know, obviously, you know, took a few shots, and you know, I was playing quarterback, and I feel like I did a good job extending plays, but you know, I have to go back and watch it to see, you know, like we were talking about I think 2 weeks ago, just the pocket presence, and you know, continue to get better in that aspect.
Now that training camp and the preseason is officially in the rear view, when you think back to where you started to where you are now, how do you feel about your entire body of work and your progress?
Yeah, I mean, it's just constant growth every day, and you know, sometimes it's you know, a good day, and that's kind of reassuring knowing that you're moving in the right direction, but you know, some days aren't as good as the others, but you have to learn from those and get better. So as long as you just continue to stay on that trajectory of getting better every day, you know, especially being, you know, a younger guy in this league, I think, you know, that's all you can ask for.
Is that the plan for the full game?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, yeah.
To get through all that in the preseason first time, and to have a full kind of game that you take away from.
Yeah, it was great learning, great experience. Obviously, excited to go back, watch the film, see you know, the areas I can improve on, and obviously, you know, see the areas where, you know, I did well. So take everything into context and, you know, just put my head down and keep getting better.